How'd you pick the name?
I think it was the frogs in the lagoon. Was it?
Yeah.
Yeah. You know how, yeah, the early spring peepers, they sound
Yeah.
like they're laughing.
Yeah, the tree frogs.
And I think we like amphibians.
Yeah. And it turns out there's different laughing frog other things out there. You can
There
Google
is.
it, but I don't know. This is,
Yeah.
there was no laughing frog garden, so.
I guess for me too, it's just a joyful thought, and I like amphibians. And I think that they're so in danger right now too, from herbicides and lawn care products. That it's nice to bring them to mind for me.
Springtime is coming, sweet lonesome fern, you're echoing woodland I hear. Out in the meadow.
The bed that we're needing to get really worked on, that we do go in and dig stuff out, you know, and then we'll cardboard it first year, and then we'll dig stuff out, and then we'll make some kind of bed formation so that there's plants, but they're permanent beds is what we're interested in. So, are there any questions? I think if there is, I hope so. Like this is, so we kind of let things go. Like I said, I had a lot more peas, but the voles got them. The voles really like these raised beds. They love them. Just saying. But this is a turnip. I'm just gonna let it seed so we can collect. And I guess I'm not so worried about whether it's like the perfect turnip, like if it's this or that variety turnip. It's mostly if it's edible, it's edible. If it's not, because when I was in Chicago, I had a little bitty space and it was like with plants, and the kale and the, everything kind of interpollinated, and the stuff that was coming up was really good. I mean, the kale ended up being really spicy, so yeah, I'm kind of okay with that.
Is that a mustard that's flowering there?
Yeah, that's a Chinese mustard. And
That's pretty.
Isn't it pretty? And we found, actually, we're having a caterpillar issue, but we plant enough. Well, like I said, we're selling a little bit. We sold some to Clovers. We're selling at our local market. But there has been caterpillar problems, but I think that because I'm letting these flower, it's bringing in, predatory wasps we've found already diving in and grabbing caterpillars or laying their eggs on them or whatever. So we're already seeing that even after just 3 years, because this is our 3rd year here. And that happened in Chicago, actually. My neighbor peeked over the fence and said, "You have a snake in your yard." And this is in the city. I'm like, "Yeah, good, that's good. It's not gonna hurt you." A lot of people have heard of potato onions.
Yeah.
So these, we put in one, and you can see they're, they work like shallots. They just kind of create more bulbs, and then you split those up and plant some and keep some. So that's our onion thing. That's what we kind of did last year. And in the bed where the beets are, that's if anybody wants to just do some thinning. My green mulch in there is corn salad, which is, has anybody ever had it? It's really good. It's actually a really great winter. It'll stay pretty hardy until really cold, but it's like a wonder plant.
Is this it?
No, that's
No.
that's a little gem.
Oh, okay.
And actually, see that reseeded. No, I seeded that last fall, and it never came up. And it came up this spring.
Oh, really?
Isn't that cool?
Yeah.
Looks like spinach.
Yeah, it's kind of.
But does the corn salad is are these little guys?
These little guys. So yeah, they kind of need to be thinned.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, if you guys want to taste these, they're really good. I think they taste kind of like corn, but they're I think you can kind of feel in there that it keeps the soil damp, and it's just good.
Great idea, Gretchen. We're gonna
Well,
steal
I
it.
read it, so.
We're gonna steal it from
I
you.
stole it. You steal it. And these are interesting too. I've got more of these down here. This is a Hamburg parsley, and it's a biennial like parsley. But the thing about this, and if you want to taste them, feel free. But the thing about this is that it has a root that they say is like a parsnip. I don't really see the resemblance, but it's edible. So it's like you've got two parts of the plant that you can use as opposed to just one. So you kind of compact it. Compact your
Yeah, they're vertical too.
yeah.
Vertical is good, yeah.
Vertical is good. So,
That's real good parsley.
isn't it interesting? Yeah, I like it. So here we have hops that we've started this year. We're gonna put up, and then we're gonna put some squashes up on there. So this is all, that's all new that we're just kind of, we threw.
Light is shining so clear. I know he's away in a far distant land, a land that's over the sea. Go fly to him singing your sweet little song and tell him to come back to me. Sweet bird, sweet bird, sweet bird, sweet bird.
Here's the walking onions that Dan was asking. Yeah. And I don't have enough space here, but when, it's like, I think we're just going to keep moving things that take up a large amount of space, and then we can produce more and sell it or whatever.
So yeah, how much at this point is for personal use or that you're selling?
Well, we have a little farmer's market here that's very slow in starting because people are not, I think, people aren't used to fresh food, I have to say. I think that that's really an issue. In areas like this where all there is like gas station pizza, and just boxes of food at the quick mart or whatever. Otherwise, you have to go into Columbia. So we're having a little bit of trouble getting people to the market and helping them understand that you can actually eat this stuff. So it's hard. It's trickier than I thought it was going to be. So.
They can start as having as toppings for the Casey's pizza.
There you go.
Yeah. So
Do you
I
have
think,
to show them how to cook it?
yeah,
Because a lot of people don't know how to cook. They don't know that it's that easy.
exactly. And that Well, I'm starting to make like nutrition cards, which I think
yeah.
maybe people. And then one of the other members is starting a commercial kitchen, and she wants to have cooking classes. So it's I think it'll get better.
Sweet bird, I'll be just as happy as you.
So how can we be the most help?
Yeah.
Attack this guy?
That would be the most
Yeah,
help, but
there's
there's
like under the cardboard, there's all kinds of old roots from when this was woods. It was like woods with like these pines planted. And so there's just little stumps that were just cut off, and we'd like to have as much uprooted as we could. So there's nothing, the only things planted are where those bricks are, up that way, right? And
scrape off the top layer if you need to, or not. You can dig right through it. Yeah, be careful of the poison ivies. And
okay,
so whatever is easiest, and however, intuitively it feels like, right? We have saws. And, miso dressing. This is a honey mustard. These are pickles from last year. And this is strawberry jam from this year. And of course, goat's beard. And I was gonna go get some arugula. And this is egg salad and tempeh salad. This is vegan. And this is a chickpea and kale, which is also vegan.
Oh, because that's Dan Bugman's tempeh.
I guess. That's great.
I'm leaving you this lonesome song. I'm leaving you this lonesome song. I'm leaving you
The nice thing about this is like I said, the culture here is a very Walmart-based culture. So our farmers market is really an educational source. Like we're really enjoying seeing it. We've been a member for a couple of years, and people are coming and they ask questions. And they look at those greens and say, "Can you eat those things?" You know, And so it's fun. It's good. It's awesome. It's like, and then it's like we're just really committed to doing it here. Doing the market here.
So people who
So-
are interested in starting a farmer's market might be, inclined to
this
come
one-
out this way. And
This one is small. We have like 5 vendors, and we're not all big producers. Like we're still experimenting out here, so we have a little bit we take out. So if you know anybody that's got the love of growing food and respect for all the critters and everything. I don't know what we're about.
Totally.
Yes.
That's cool. Yeah, thanks a lot for having us.
Thank you so much, man. It's gonna be so much easier to go out there and plant those squashes.
Great.
You guys are really awesome. Thank you for doing it.
Sure, yeah. It's a beautiful place, and I'm so glad y'all are living the way you're living. With all the different ways to live on the planet. This is very nice. A lot of integrity, it seems, out here. It's great.
All I feel like I can do.
Cool.
Yeah.